Okay, I see Darumi out over here. What's up? I can't take it anymore. Everyone's gotten over their differences, and they're all getting along better than ever. I can't even kill myself to spice things up. I'd just come right back again. Maybe it would be better if I did die for real. No one needs poor old Darumi anymore. I'm so emotionally exhausted. All I can do is cry. I think I'd rather not get involved in whatever that is. She probably just needs to get it out of her system. Why am I not allowed to talk to the others? I want to make friends too. Huh? I want to come out of my shell. I want to change. Still mumbling to herself, Kako wandered off toward the cafeteria. Again, this is a sign that Kako wants to resist against Ima. Come on, Kako. I believe in you. I believe that you can do it. Alright, let's go ahead and make our way to the cafeteria like usual. Here we go. When I got to the cafeteria, everyone was already there, chatting pleasantly over their morning meal. So Shuma, I've been wondering, what actually powers your robot suit? What's the structure of the mechanical parts like? I think it runs on hemoamina, and sorry, I don't really know all that much about how it fits together. Maybe you can summon it for me sometime. I'd love to take a closer look at it. Tsubasa, please, you shouldn't get so close. My body odor is hazardous to the health of everyone around me, especially girls. Oh my god, dude. What's up with the girls part, dude? I bet it's not that bad. It's not, is it? Is this the price of your power, Sir Shuma? Do you have to make a vow never to allow yourself to be touched by a woman unless she bests you in fair battle? But in the midst of all that merriment, two figures remain steadfastly silent. They're awfully quiet today, even for them. I started toward Ima and Kako, but before I could reach them, another voice called out to me. Takumi, do you have a minute? It's important. Oh, okay. Eito has something he wants to say to me. Huh? What's up, Eito? It's about what we discussed before, you know, my theory about how we all got here. Oh, did you find out anything new? Not exactly. I know this will sound weird in light of what I said before, but I don't think we're dealing with a parallel universe after all. Huh? After we learned about world death yesterday, I did a lot of thinking. We're here fighting the invaders to make it safe for the remnants of humanity to move out of the Tokyo residential complex, right? So the complex and the academy don't exist in different worlds like we originally thought. It's just like that one is on the surface while the other's underground. When you think about it that way, the idea that we've been transported to a parallel universe starts to look less credible than I did before. One more thing. I've been asking everyone about their lives in the complex, trying to build up a more complete picture. If we really were in a parallel universe now, it wouldn't be out of the question for some of us to have originally come from different versions of the TRC. But so far as I can tell, our accounts landed perfectly. There's no doubt that we all come from the same place. Okay, but there's still stuff that we can't explain, right? Stuff that supported the parallel universe theory? You mean the connection between Nozomi and your old friend Karura? I'm afraid I'm no closer to solving that mystery. Right now, I can only assume that their likeness to each other is a coincidence, or that they're the same person and something's gone wrong with her memory. Those are our options now? There's no way this is just a coincidence in that case. When you say something's gone wrong, do you mean... Hey, you two, what are you whispering about over here? What? Oh, nothing at all. That's right, we're just having a normal conversation. Nothing suspicious here. You know, saying that only makes you more suspicious, right? Anyway, all this completely normal conversation has given me an appetite. Let's dig in. Yes, my thoughts exactly. Eito and I give our attention wholeheartedly to our food in a vain attempt to throw Nozomi off our trail. Did it work? I'm assuming it worked. Feeling bloated from scarfing down so much so quickly, I went back to my room to let my stomach settle. Now that I think about it, Aito's probably right. Knowing what we do now, there's no reason to think our residential complex exists in a totally different world from this one. But then, how do we explain Nozomi and Karura? Coincidence? Amnesia? Even if we do fit on one of those explanations, how are we supposed to prove it? If I ask Nozomi about it directly, it'll only put her on the back foot again. She's finally started getting comfortable around me. I don't want to jeopardize that. Once I get like this, it's hard to think about anything else. I'm starting to wish Eito never shared his theory with me in the first place. I need to do something to take my mind off this. How should I spend my free time today? So I guess we're trying to wait until we have some proof that proves that Kara and Nozomi are like one person. Alright, let's go and hang out with Shuma again. Takumi, can I ask you about something? Sure. Lately, there's been a ghost showing up in the school restrooms. A ghost? If you go to the boys' restroom at night, a ghostly boy will creep up on you out of nowhere. That's the fire guy, right? That's what Gaku says anyway. Oh, so he's the source of this rumor? Then it's not even remotely credible. Okay, it's not even the fire guy. Not even about the fire guy. Okay. You just didn't even check yourself. Don't worry, everything Gaku says is made up. Ghosts aren't real. Shuma? Takumi, are ghosts really not real? Why do you sound so disappointed? Would you rather they were? I'd really like to talk to a ghost, just once. I'm kind of like a ghost trapped in human society, so I think we'd get along. What? I'd like to talk to them about how nobody notices us and how we get treated like we don't even exist. The darkness inside of Shuma's heart is scarier than any ghost. Okay, here's the Bile Lab, and Yugamu's here. Let's go and, what medicine shall we concoct today? Let's see. I don't really like this, honestly. I don't think I should use this at all, because I don't see a point in this one right here, like, we're deliberately having 1 HP. This really takes me back. Yugamu, why are you laughing to yourself? I just remember something while I was compounding drugs. I was young, and I'd been doing my best to synthesize a poison that was even remotely acceptable. Day in, day out, I'd run my experiments. I'd tried every kind of medicine I could get my hands on. My efforts paid off, and when I successfully poisoned my first target, I was so happy I cried. Looking back on it now, maybe those days were the height of my youth. Looks like he's lost in some seriously messed up memories. I should probably stay away. Dude, I feel like these second Academy people have some very crazy stories.
At ease, soldiers. It's time to hit the hay. You never know when the invaders might attack, so rest up while you still can. Well then, good night.
Another day gone. Time sure flies when we're not fighting. Now that I'm alone, though, I can't help coming back to the Nozomi Kara issue. I need to stop thinking about this. There's nothing I can do about it for now. I got into bed and with difficulty cleared my mind. I didn't want to lose sleep over this problem if I could help it. And so the curtain fell on my 40th day at Last Defense Academy.
Up and Atom troops! Time to rise and shine! Get ready for your 49th day of active service here at Last Defense Academy! Prepare to spend another day enduring the unendurable and suffering the insufferable to pave the way for humanity's future greatness. Be ready to give your lives to protect our beloved school from the vile and barbaric enemy!
Everyone's probably meeting up in the cafeteria. I should get going too. Alright, here we go. Ima's out here this time. Ah, Mrs. Sumino, perfect timing. Can I give you a message for the others? A message? What is it? My dear sister and I won't be coming to the cafeteria for a while. I've decided we need to put some distance between ourselves and the rest of you. What? In short, I'd like you all to leave us alone. What do you mean? Your presence is having a pernicious influence on my dear sister, and I can't allow that. Nothing personal. Ima left, flashing me the same carefree smile as always. What the heck was that about? What's going on with those two? Oh man, it's gonna take a while for them to be convinced, huh? Alright, in the first floor like usual, I said first floor cafeteria as if there was another cafeteria somewhere else, but yeah, let's go. The cafeteria was full, like it had been the last few days. Kako and Ima were the only ones missing. Aren't the twins coming today? I don't know, should I go check on them? I'd offer to do it, but I'm afraid the sight of me so early in the morning would ruin their entire day. I saw Ima earlier. He's fine. Said he wants us to leave him and Kako alone for a while. Come to think of it, he told me the same thing. What's gone into him? Say about us having a pernicious influence on his dear sister, right? Well, that's just rude. Accurate though, the walls are awfully thin around here, Kiyoshika. I heard you and your sword going at it last night. That's a lie! I was being so careful, nobody could have heard me. You realize you just admitted you were up to something, right? Well, it's not like Ima treating us like dirt is anything new. I say leave him be. Nothing any of us say is gonna convince him to fight anyway. He's never isolated himself and Kako like this before, though. I think I'd better ask him about it the next time I see him. Alright, good luck with that. Putting aside our concerns about the Tsukumo twins, we continued our breakfast without further incident. After a while, I decided to head back to my room. Even if things are quiet now, I shouldn't let my guard down. I have to be ready for the next attack whenever it does come. Oh my gosh, guys, I can actually hang out with Nozomi. Let's do it! Takumi, would you like to get some food with me? Yes, I would love to! I decided to get only egg dishes for lunch from now on. Today is egg porridge. That sounds pretty nice. You sure love eggs. It's more than that. I feel like I remember my mom when I eat eggs. Your mom? She was a really busy person, so she didn't often make meals for me. Okay, this sounds way too familiar, but when she had time, she'd whip up something with eggs in it. She'd tell me that egg dishes were the most efficient out there, since they cook in just a few minutes. Yeah? Eggs are definitely, like, the easiest first thing you can make. If you're looking into cooking something, you should definitely consider eggs. When I eat anything with eggs, I think of my mom's proud face as she cooked in the kitchen. She wasn't all that good at cooking, but sometimes she'd be so pleased with herself. Gosh, she was such a pain. Nozomi looked rather happy as she talked about her mom while eating her egg porridge. Okay. Ooh, oh, nice! Okay, Karara's out here. Dude, what is this button, man? I just realized that. Like, what is that the alarm or whatever? Can anybody trigger the alarm? I don't believe this. Unforgivable. Alright, let's see what is this. Why is the decor in this school so cheap looking? It's so godly I could puke. It stinks like Novo Reach? I don't know what the heck that is. But also, it doesn't the last academy have like similar designs, so by that logic, is that school cheap? I can't take this anymore. Takumi, I command you to blow up the school immediately! Bro, what the heck are we gonna do without the school, man? We have nowhere to go and then we're gonna get obliterated. Have you lost your mind? Send this tacky school to heck where it belongs and build a castle worthy of my nobility. I'm gonna set up the bombs you help. I desperately tried to calm Karara down, somehow getting her to give up on her plan. Are all rich people this delusionally self-absorbed?
At ease, soldiers. It's time to hit the hay. You never know when the invaders might attack, so rest up while you still can. Well then, good night.
Looks like I made it through another day. I get the feeling things won't stay this peaceful for much longer. I looked up suddenly, startled out of my thoughts. Nothing had really happened, but I sensed something. Was it my imagination, or was there someone just outside my door? Who is it? Who's out my door? I cautiously opened the door, wondering why whoever it was didn't knock or ring the doorbell. But when I got outside... There was nobody there. Guess I was just imagining it. I felt so sure, though. Oh, and it's raining too. It's really coming down hard. Raindrops are pelting the rooftop all around me, producing a relentless rhythmic beat.
I probably mistook this sound for footsteps or something. Yeah, that must be it. Oh, seriously. This rain stuff is nothing but trouble. I'm gonna get soaked standing out here.
I turn around to go back inside, but found myself gazing up at the sky. That big rock again. Weird. It looks bigger than it was before. Does it change from day to day? Maybe it's just a trick of the light and the rain.
I want to see the sky and the stars and the moon with my own eyes. This book says they're so pretty, people held parties just to look at them.
Moon? What's that?
A big chunk of rock that floats around the earth. It's close enough that it looks like it's right above your head.
I guess that must be the moon. The one Kara wanted to see so badly?
What's that? It looks like there's something mechanical on the surface. What's that all about? I thought the moon was meant to be just a hunk of rock. You again? When did you...
It's trying to tell me something just like before. I still can't hear a thing.
Never mind that. I'm not letting you get away this time. Everything that's happened to us is your fault. Sirei being killed, Hiroko going missing. You were behind all of it, weren't you? What are you? One of the commanders? You know what? Save it. You can explain yourself once I know you're not going anywhere.
Just as I lunge forward to grapple with the fiery invader, there was a sound like the sky ripping apart and a blinding flash of light.
God.
I was so surprised that my whole body tensed up. My foot came down on the slick ground at a weird angle and I lost my balance. Next thing I knew, well, nothing. I totally blacked out.